Welcome to the Old Boar's mini builds. These are beginner tutorials on detailing with mods. In this video, I'll be showing you how to detail special commercial assets. In the previous video, I detailed this little apartment complex. So as a backdrop, I'm going to be putting in some of the commercial assets that come with Shopping Malls DLC. This is a really nice Panda Express by King Leno. And you want to put in the little sign. And to cover that plain concrete, I'm going to use some decals. These are cobblestone decals. And I'm just going to plop those down. You might want to move it. Use page up and down if you can't quite see that decal. One thing I'll say about decals is that once you put those down, it's hard to get to ploppable assets that are on top of it. So be sure to place your props on top of those exactly the way you want them. You can take some smaller cobblestones and cover over the edges. I'm going to use this invisible pathway to make sure that the people can walk through to the other side. This is a little fence. They connect together just like a network. So in order to make a gate at the back where the people can walk through, I might have to delete out that back end. I've already used Bob on the asset to remove some of the props that I don't want. They're indicated by a little icon. I didn't place that pylon correctly. I'm going to have to move the road out of the way in order to get to it. Hold down on Alt to snap that road back into place. So the only way to make a gate is to delete out the back piece. Now we'll move it and stretch it up to the little gate. And I want to drop those down just a bit. Pylons are sticking up above the ground. I want to use page up and down to be able to see the asset before I plop it. The Forest Brush Revisited has tree rotation, so make sure your tree's rotated correctly before you put it into there. These little curb assets look nice in the back, and they match the ones that come with the asset. Sometimes the curb props are used in the assets that were built, so you'll have them in your game. These are little serviceberry trees that I'm putting on top of the curbs. There's a lot of props that come in game, and again, when you're placing these down, make sure you have them exactly the way you want, or they'll be hard to get to on top of that decal. Use Ctrl-Z to take those away. You can see we have some citizens sitting at the table. The asset creator's done a really good job with this. These are tiny lights, and I want that little base to go right below the grass. I'm paging down for that. I believe these come on during the nighttime cycle. If you're going to use the nighttime cycle, you'll lose your realistic clouds, and you'll have to disable the nighttime in order to see your realistic clouds again. So now I'm using my tree brush to lay down some human planted foliage, and I'll just choose what I want from that. Shift in selecting the items groups them together so that you can move them or delete them. Decals are just another detail that adds that much more realism to your scene. You can resize these with the comma key and the period key, but I'm just going to leave this as it is. This little tutorial on how to detail commercial assets really adds a lot of realism to your game. Thank you for watching The Old Boar Plays City Skylines. Take care now.